So I went to locals yesterday for the first time in a while. I'm going to try and make it a regular weekly thing now. I'm definitely going to try and record next week because I did like a little test setup with my phone, and honestly, the quality is like kind of good. So it might make for a good little mini vlog thing. We can start from the bottom. We'll go with BA and then go from there. Anyway, so I was walking down the street in town after getting some lunch with Jordan, and a bird shits on my face. I'm not exaggerating this. It wasn't like a little bit on my knee. It wasn't a little bit on my shoe or something. A bird on my face. My face. On my face. Like, it was on my forehead and my hair, dripping down my glasses, and then onto my brand new cool shirt that I bought from Japan. And I'm just sitting there like, what do you do in that scenario? What do you actually do? What is the practical thing to do? I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to like walk back to like a McDonald's or something and use the public restroom. Luckily enough, there was a woman who saw me like freaking out with shit on my face, and she had a small child, so naturally she had some baby wipes. So she handed me a bunch of baby wipes, and I cleaned myself up. Went to the toilet, washed my hands, washed whatever I had left in my hair, washed my hands again. Went to locals, and I went to locals today, yesterday, and guess what? I'm playing Dragon Link. I go to locals and I'm playing Dragon Link. Okay, this is a good deck. Surely I have a chance at winning this week. You never know. I go to locals, I play Dragon Link. I get paired up against... my locals has apparently just decided to mutually all agree to not play Cash Tira, which is really cool. No one at my locals play Cash Tira, which is awesome because like the format's actually kind of good without Cash Tira. Except for one guy. One guy plays Cash Tira. Just one guy. 25 man, 30 man, about 20 to 25 or something this week. Normally it's a little bit busier, almost 40. Who do I get paired up against round one? Who of all of the people in the locals? This guy. Who do I get paired up against? I get paired up against the one Cash Tira player at the entire locals. So I sit down and, you know, naturally it's like, okay, let's just win the dice roll and see what happens. Roll a dice. Good to go? Roll a dice. Roll dice. I get 9. That's insane. Like, that's basically a guaranteed win. I hit a 9 on the dice roll. 6 and a 3 is what I got. Reese rolls a dice. I think he got like an 11 or a 12. He gets like an 11 or a 12. It was like 5-6 or 6-6. It was... Okay. I lost a dice roll. So he goes first. And I'm like, I look at my hand and I'm like, Droll! I'm meaning Droll and Lockbird. I have Droll and Lockbird in my hand. I'm like, holy shit, I've got Droll and Lockbird in my hand. This is really good. That actually just destroys Cash Tira depending on the hand. Like, some hands just like, lose to Droll. I'm like, okay, it's not too bad, you know? I've got Droll, it's gonna be fine. Standby phase. Dimension Shifter. I think Ash Blossom is like the only hand trap in the game that works under Shifter. Droll and Lockbird has to go to the graveyard for cost. And this is his end board turn 1. It's like, why do I go to these things? Why do I go to these things? I don't know. I don't know why I bother. Like, I go to locals like that. Like, he did full combo. End of his turn, he goes Prosperity for 6. And you know, like, that how much that is aggravating, right? Because they have full combo. They have everything they need. And then they prosp and dig even deeper for, like, an Imperm or something. I can't even remember what it was. So I set and pass. It's fine. We got this game 2. Game 2, I draw for turn. Standby phase. He shifted me twice. He shifters me again. And I look at my hand and it's like Baby Dragon, Bestial, Chaos Space, Absoluter. And I'm just like, not a single card in my hand is live because of Shifter. Like, everything in my hand goes to graveyard for cost. I can't play. Oh, I think my 5th card was D-Barrier. So I'm like, okay, I can live this. I can survive. I set D-Barrier. Special Fenrir, Special Rise Heart, Normal Unicorn, blah, 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 Birth Special. Kills me through D-Barrier. I was done in 5 minutes. I had a 5-minute round 1. I was done. I got destroyed. So I had a lot of time to kill. It gets worse, by the way. It does not get better. Listen to me. This gets worse. I have 5 minutes to kill. Sorry, I have like 45 minutes to kill. Or something. Because my duel was 5 minutes. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to download Master Duel on my phone. I'm just going to play some Dragon Link. Why not? I download Master Duel on my phone and I start playing some Master Duel. It took like, 10 minutes or something to download, some fishbowling, doing some combos, playing by myself, because what else am I gonna do with my round? I got Shifter 2 games. Woohoo, fun format. I log into Master Duel. Do you want to see my first game? Do you guys want to see my first game in Master Duel? I'm starting to think that, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a bad game that's good sometimes, rather than Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a good game that's bad sometimes. What the actual fuck, dude? Like, why? Like, how is this okay? I just, like, I can't believe, like, floodgates exist, man. Like, what? How is this a fun game? How is this a fun game? Oh, it's so depressing, dude. It's so depressing. Anyway, we move on to round 2. So anyway, eventually round 2 comes out and I play against them. And I win. The bye. No, I didn't say bye. I got... My opponent... I won, technically, right? I won. I got perfect record. So I sat on my phone and played Master Duel for the next 50 minutes. So basically, at this point, I've went to locals and I've played an hour and a half of Master Duel. That's like the unhinged, insane thing about my locals experience. I played more Master Duel in 2 rounds because my round 1 was 5 minutes. My round 2, I get the bye, so I have nothing to do. So I'm just sitting playing Master Duel. Like, I have nothing to do. Oh my god. Round 3, I get paired up against a Trap Tricks player, and then I lose in time. No, I didn't lose. We drew. So I'm like, my record is 1-1-1. Oh my god. I was like, I'm just sitting there. I'm 1-1-1 at locals. So anyway, my final round, I play against Branded Illusionist. That deck was terrifying. That was dude, that deck was crazy. Branded Illusionist is like, they end on like a double Chimera Fusion on your turn into like search float for Chimera Pop 2. It just did like a bunch of stuff. Like, I almost lost the game, but Dragon Link thankfully is Dragon Link. In fact, I almost lost I lost one of the games. I only managed to win game 3 because I go talents, take Chimera, attack for like 800 damage in time. Like, that's it. I wasn't playing Scarlight because I'm not a piece of shit. It's not that. It's just, I don't own one. That's the only reason I don't own one. So I managed to win that with talents take. So I talents attack for game. Well, a game in the sense that it's game in time. Thankfully, and he just doesn't have enough time to. Like, he would win that game long term. Like, that's he would have won that game long term. The deck was crazy. It just generates like +3 every turn, Chimera Pop, etc. Like. I'm just sitting there like, what is going on? Is this a good deck? So I chilled. I made a firewall. I summoned... That was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. That was a Triff reference. I was joking. Anyway, yeah. So that was my locals experience yesterday. I was basically just like really upset with my first 2 rounds. I didn't get to play round 1. I got shifted twice. I had a 5-minute match, and then round 2 I got the bye. So I actually just did nothing. I just sat and played Master Duel for like an hour and a half at locals. It was so depressing. But yeah, hopefully I'll go next week with Burning Abyss and we'll have a better time. But this time we're gonna vlog it, so hopefully it'll be cool. Anyway, that's my story. That's my locals experience. I hope you enjoyed that. That was my return to locals. It was really fun.